Okay, to get back to the batteries, we have battery 2 and battery 4 as in the previous video, which I had on this side. I only had it on about 4 hours and I did a test, but there was not much improvement. But I do want to mention that the longer the batteries stand, the better they become. So the desulfation process on the plates, the crystals that have built up and hardened on the plates, due to the system of which I explained in the previous videos, the desulfation takes place after the batteries are removed from the equipment. So in about a week's time, I'm going to leave these batteries for about a week. We'll look at it maybe next week Wednesday again. So this will be the last video until about next week Wednesday, where we'll do a test. But just through the coming off the machine and standing overnight, we can see a vast improvement. They do, however, pass, but we want to bear in mind when we supply these to, or when you supply it to your customers, when using the equipment, they do pay 100% of the price which you ask for the batteries. So we try to get the batteries, of course, to 100% condition. So we do not clean them up and let them go out until the batteries are at least to 100% spec. So let's just do a test. This is battery number 2. Let's just have a quick look here at the sheet, just to see what we're looking at. The previous day we had 388. All the others passed except this one, and this one is a pass, but we want to get them all equal. Like I said, we want to get them to 100% because you're charging the customer 100%. So 388, we're looking at battery number 2. So let's just see what it is now. It did come off the system. I'm not going to put it back on this side of, or on any of the machinery. I'm going to just let it stand, but we can see what the difference is. Let's just have a look. So we've got a voltage of 12.75 volts, which is good. It's in Spanish, unfortunately. I haven't changed the language back again, but we'll just leave it in Spanish for now. We can see this is the CCAs. It's verifying. And we're on 457. So as you can see, it's a vast improvement. We have 457, so let me just document this. You just see me documenting that. So we've got 457 EN. And then let's just go to this battery, which was 456, and see what it is, which is battery number 4. So as we can see, battery number 4, I'll just leave it on Spanish. We can just test of the battery. 480 EN, which is on the battery there, like we did the test before. And this one's 513. You can see a massive improvement. So we can see from 388 we went to 457, 456 to 513. So we've got a 542, 555, 513, 557, 586. And they eventually reach close to 600. But maybe not a week's time, but I'll just check when it gets higher. If we can get close to the highest one here, 586 EN, I'll just do another video just to recap. And I might have missed part of the video in the previous one, but this obviously is the maintenance batteries where you have to keep the electrolyte levels up by we only put in distilled water to keep the electrolyte levels up. But these follow the same system like I had in my previous video, but the length of time is a lot reduced. We could have a pass over here within 4 or 5 hours. But on batteries like these ones, which were very, very badly sulfated, the voltage was very far down, and as we could see, even from the first stage when it did get to 12 volts, if you look at the sheet over there, just to give a quick recap there, we had close to 12 volts, 11.36 volts, 11.3 volts on this particular day, and we had only 46 amps. I mean, this one was 13.1 volts, was only 124 amps, 13 volts was 341. That was the best one out of the batch when it came off from this side. So when it came off this side, that's, if you remember from the previous videos, there we had the voltage close to 12 volts. We only had 15 amps in it, so it was absolutely useless. 11 volts was only 45 amps, 13 volts was 418, which that was a pass already. And then when we went on and we had it on the equipment on that side, when we took it off there, just for a recap, the voltage was good, as you can see in the sheet here. And when we took it off, I think it was a few days or 2 days later, we had most of this in a pass rate. But now we have all the batteries passing, but I still want to show you that these just standing will, the desulfation process will continue and it will break down, and we should have the batteries coming to full use. We'll do the load test, and then I'll do a video and I'll bring all the batteries, show you how it looks when it's clean, and then we'll do it.